So we are live? Yes. We are theoretically live.
We are theoretically live. It is still saying we are not live on the... Oh wait, oh no, it says we're live.
Wait, oh! We are live.
Refreshing the dashboard.
Wonderful!
We'll wait for final confirmation from Adam.
If we are live now,
Oh,
sorry.
I'm seeing an advert for my... Okay, no, don't worry.
Okay.
That means something's on.
So we are live?
I think we're live.
Okay.
I'll give you confirmation as soon as I see a screen.
No, it's working. I can see it.
Awesome. Right, we're live then.
We are live. Excellent. Right. So, I have no idea if anybody is watching, but if anybody is going to watch this in the future, right, this is our first stream. We would like to do this potentially more in the future. We'll see how this goes. This is a bit of a starting test. And we're just going to run a single session adventure called Forgotten in Stillwood, which I've prepared specially for this session at somewhat short notice, but hopefully that's not an issue. So, I think we should probably just do a roll call so that people can know who we are. Obviously, we do not have video. We have tried to run video in the past, and
It has destroyed our audio, which is not
it
great.
has destroyed our audio because it struggles to manage 6 people's video at once. We do not currently have 6 people. We are running this with just 4. It'll be myself DMing and then 3 of our regular group. We do normally have 2 others, and they would be in when we come to do this on a more regular basis. So I am Matt. I am the DM for this session, and if anybody wants to go down.
Okay, I'll go next. I'm Adam. I am going to be playing Aygar Muscaria, an alchemist, who is also a lizard, a snake man.
I'm George. I'm going to play Tomar, last name pending, who is a oracle.
Just quick, George, is your audio okay? You're sounding quite echoey all of a sudden.
Oh really? Yeah. Any better?
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
miles better.
Good.
Awesome. I'm Joel. I'm going to be playing the Seismic Shield. Is a
Oh, you went for Seismic Shield in the end. Fantastic.
a
Nice.
brawler with the Shield Champion archetype.
Excellent, excellent. Right. Now, I believe you guys are currently in the waiting room, as it's termed, in Roll20. For anybody watching, we will be using Roll20 for the entirety of the stream. We live kind of all over the country, so we obviously can't be at the table much as we might like to be. So, Roll20 is the medium by which we facilitate our games. And you are currently in a waiting room, so now that everybody is in, are you all ready to start?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So, got my dice.
Right, now, again, a note, as this is a single session adventure, this is not going to tie into any previous or future adventures, certainly not planned. It's not using any existing world, and these aren't characters that have been used before, so this is all new to all the players. So, it seems like weeks since you left the town of Understone, though the journey has barely taken you 1. The swamps make your journey slow and uncomfortable, as you are beset by flies and sucking mud near constantly. For the first few days, you were able to stay at roadside inns overnight, but then the villages and inns ceased, and you were forced to camp on what little dry ground you could find in the oppressive forests. It didn't take long for you to start regretting taking the job, but the pay was too good to pass up. The mayor of Understone has promised to pay you handsomely for investigating the village of Stillwood, an impoverished backwater that lies deep in the hinterland swamps. According to the mayor, a number of travellers have gone missing after having set out for the village, and he wishes to know what's become of them. You've dealt with plenty of brigands before. Banditry is not uncommon in the hinterlands far from Understone. With a bit of luck, there are only a couple of highwaymen, and you can deal with the problem without any difficulties. According to your map, you are close to reaching the remote settlement, but the swamp only grows thicker throughout the day. The road is flanked on both sides by fetid pools of bog water and tangled reed beds, the water covered in places by an unhealthy-looking film. Flies and mosquitoes buzz low between the roots of the many rotting trees, all smothered by hanging moss and creepers. Only a little sunlight makes it through the oppressive canopy above you to light your way. A little past noon, you see a high wall of wooden stakes up ahead through the trees, arranged around the perimeter of a low mound, though in places the wall has collapsed or started to fall out of place where the swamp has turned the earth to mud. The path through the swamp leads up to a gateway in the wall, where presumably there was once a large pair of gates, but the wreckage of those gates lies collapsed in the mud around the pathway. Through the gateway, you can see a cluster of poor-looking wooden hovels and houses with sagging roofs. Checking your map, you guess that this must be the village of Stillwood. 2 men are standing on the sides of the road at the gateway, while a third sits atop some of the collapsed wooden stakes to the left. All 3 wear leather jerkins studded with iron rivets over ragged grey robes of sackcloth. Each one has a pointed hood that covers their face save for a pair of crudely cut eye holes. In their hands, the men heft wooden cudgels wrapped with bands of iron spikes. As you approach, one of the men steps forward and says, "What's your business in Stillwood, stranger?"
We're on a job. We've been sent to investigate missing people.
I see. Stillwood's under the protection of the Forgotten One. Everybody is safe here. Many outsiders choose to settle here when they see how blessed our village is.
We wish to also stay.
You're very welcome to.
Well, nonetheless, we have reports of a missing person here, so we'd like to take a look and see if your village is as safe as you say.
You may enter. Our mayor, Evan Tolbine, will be happy to help you with your inquiries. You will find that there are no missing people. We are all protected.
Okay.
So you want to just head in?
Suspiciously. Also want to make this point right now. I am
Yeah?
a snake man, so everything I say has elongated S's. I am not going to partake in that. when I'm
I
speaking.
appreciate you not actually doing that.
Yes,
read that
we
is
may.
Yeah, no, really don't. It's not good for anybody. You want people to watch this?
As you pass by the guards, the man adds, "Keep to yourself while you're here. We don't take kindly to outsiders interfering with our customs." Despite the guards' assertions that the village is safe, you feel a sense of uneasiness as you enter the walled settlement. The place is strangely quiet, and the wooden shutters on the windows of houses are all shut. You notice that several of the hovels and wooden dwellings you pass are boarded up. Many look to have been abandoned for some time. On each such house, a star has been painted on the boarded-up door. You don't see many people, but those few you do pass on the road look tired and dishevelled, clad in sackcloth garments. They stare at the ground as you pass, avoiding your gaze before hurrying on their way. Stillwood doesn't look to have many amenities. You pass a cheap-looking inn, a rarity in that it has a second floor, though you notice that all of the windows on the upper story are boarded up. A sign hangs above the door, paint peeling from the old wood, but the name is still just about legible, The Forester's Rest. One street over from the inn, you pass by a large building that has been completely destroyed by fire. The charred skeleton of the structure is all that remains. Several hovels around the site have also been damaged by the fire. After a few minutes of wandering the village, you find what must be the mayor's residence. The large manor stands in the centre of the village, and might once have been a proud and ornate structure. Now, however, the manor's roof is sagging in the few places where it has not collapsed entirely. Much of the upper floor looks to have given way, and many of the building's windows have been boarded up. A lean-to stable has been erected adjoining the manor, with sturdy walls, and a low fence encircles the rest of the building's perimeter. A large pair of doors stands at the top of the front steps, flanked by 2 more of the guards you encountered at the village gate. As you walk towards the large house, you hear a commotion up ahead. Now, I'm going to just move you to the first area.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, don't move too far, but feel free to arrange yourselves in kind of an appropriate marching order.
Have we established what that marching order is going to be, guys? Joel, are you fairly
you can
tanky?
figure it out while I read the next
I've got a pretty good... What's Edward's AC like?
Oh, 24.
Oh shit, mine's gone down. Why has mine gone down?
Hey, you changed something?
I must have changed something.
24 AC, 60 health, so...
Can someone just
mine's-
clarify that the fog of war is working?
Seems to be. Some
Good.
things are foggy and some things are not.
That's
Yep.
that is how it should be.
Good. As to AC, I think mine is 24, but I could probably raise that a bit once I start casting some stuff.
That is insane.
That's pretty
And
good.
pretty much health is 58, so it's very similar to yours on
Yeah.
that one, Joel.
Ah, okay, well...
So anyway,
Okay.
as you walk towards the large house, you hear a commotion up ahead. Rounding the corner, you see a group of people standing outside of a house across the road from the manor. Several hooded guards with wooden cudgels surround a line of villagers who stand with their hands bound and sacks pulled over their heads. 2 more men restrain another villager outside of the open door of the house. The man is shouting while his wife sobs in the doorway. "I paid my tithes," he cries. "I am loyal, I swear!" Facing him stands a man who wears an old hauberk of scale mail armor tinged with rust, and ragged grey robes with a pointed hood and a bronze-coloured mask. On his arm he carries a wooden shield in the shape of a star, while in the other he has a wicked-looking morning star. You notice that he wears a strange-looking talisman around his neck, a wooden amulet carved into a circle and inlaid with small animal fangs on the inside of the ring. "Do not lie," he says. "We know that you are not a true believer. Don't be afraid. The Forgotten One will open your eyes and you will see the folly of your ways. All praise to the Forgotten One." The guards around him echo the mantra, repeating, "All praise to the Forgotten One." The man struggles and fights, but the man in armor strikes him in the gut with the handle of his weapon, knocking the wind out of him. One of the guards pulls a sack over his head and binds his hands, while the other drags his weeping wife from the house and does the same to her. As they push them roughly to the line, the leader tucks his weapon into his belt and steps up to the doorway. Taking a jar of dark paint from a sack at his waist, he daubs a crude star upon the door. Turning, he sees you at the end of the street and stops in his tracks. "Outsiders," he says with a threatening tone. "Stand aside and let us pass. Do not interfere with things you know nothing about."
Okay.
Slightly intimidating, fair enough.
I mean, what if he really was a bad person and he's just keeping the peace?
You make a very good vigilante kind of type guy, you know? The bad guy might be right, you know, fine.
Bad guy, that's quite the assumption.
Fair enough. I don't argue.
It's universally regarded that pointed hoods that cover people's faces are, always a good sign.
Exactly.
You look at those people and go, you know what? Those are people I can trust.
They are friendly people. Right. How it works.
Maybe we should at least ask what they're up to.
Give him the chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Why not?
Are you going to ask what they're doing?
Yeah,
you're asking?
what did that man do?
He's a criminal.
Yeah, when we asked them, what did he do? What was such a crime?
That's not your concern, outsider. Now be on your way.
Hmm.
Do you think he knows that no other town operates quite in the same way?
Well, Stillwood is a pretty remote backwater. There's not many other settlements around for any miles in any direction, really.
We could
Quite isolated.
I mean, we could ask him about the missing person, but he'll probably be saying nobody's missing here, so it might not be worth it at the same time.
We could just ask him we're here to see the mayor.
True, very true.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Well, I mean, I want to just go and hurt him, but I feel like...
Follow your instincts.
Can I spit acid into his eyes?
Well, I don't know. Let's have a look. You are currently
Yeah, I don't think I can.
65 feet away from
think
him.
I can.
That would be quite the spit if you could
really
spit
would be quite impressive.
65 feet.
Okay, might not be able to spit acid into his eyes from here, but still.
I could chuck a shield at his head if you want me to.
Are we gonna go in and just battle? I feel like we're good
I mean,
people. We probably should go and try and save this guy.
I mean, it looks like they have
Could-
5 villagers currently.
Sense motive. Has anyone got decent sense motive? I've got -1.
Well,
Let's have a look
as
at this.
decent as that is, I probably can't be. I'm
I
not
have
gonna beat that.
+5. I mean, it is a sense motive, opposed to none. Would you like me to?
Please.
What are we sensing?
Yeah,
Sensing if
he
what he's
might-
doing, if he's doing it legally.
He might believe that he's doing it justly though, and so then we just find out nothing really.
yeah. I mean, sense motive really implies that the other person is lying. He's not necessarily lied to you in any way. He's just been abrupt.
I mean, on the same breath, this isn't necessarily. We don't know what's going on here.
I mean,
Also true.
we can probably take a guess, but should you try and be a bit more forceful? Try and
I mean,
pass.
they're not just
Like-
gonna. They're not about to kill them, are they?
It doesn't look like they're about to kill them.
So they're probably just taken into a prison. Let's ask them about that. Where are they? Where are you
Yeah.
taking them? Where are they taking them? We
Yeah.
can rescue them later, is what I'm thinking.
I've
That's
already
it.
said this is not your concern.
I mean, I feel like it might be our concern considering we're here investigating.
Yeah, we're here investigating a missing person, so like having a good long talk with someone who clearly knows the law of the town would be pretty useful.
Yeah, so we should probably just go see the mayor first.
You can see the mayor then?
Okay.
Sure, let's go do it.
Sure.
So you're going to get out of their way.
This feels bad.
I mean, are we in their way, really?
We
He seems to be saying that you
We
are.
could just passive aggressively
Let's-
walk to the side and
Let's
forget we
face
saw
this,
this.
look. I mean, we could just move to the side and then, like, as they're walking past, then we can decide whether we want to attack them or not.
That's
We let
true.
them get
That is
closer,
true.
is the
You
theory.
don't need to attack immediately.
Right, should we get into a better position to ambush them?
Yeah. Where do we need to move to? Like here or?
Where are they headed? Past the tree?
They're heading down and to the right.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay, so yeah, we'll
I'm
just.
gonna hang passive aggressively by this building.
Yeah, sure. I'll hang too.
No, I need you on the other side of the building, very
Oh, you
specifically.
want me to be here?
Where are we? Where are we going to?
Yeah, George, you just stand there. That's fine.
Oh, I'll stand there.
That was
That
definitely not out of the way, like forming a line across the road.
is probably not out of the way particularly.
No.
Move up a bit more then.
Everybody shift up.
Okay.
What do the people look like? Do they look like sickly or something?
They look like they probably aren't getting enough food and
Right.
very impoverished.
Well, they're marching, guys. We need to make a decision.
They're coming this way.
Are we gonna stab at them?
This is what we're gonna do now? Are we gonna?
I feel like we've just come into the town. We don't necessarily want to just cause a riot, but at the same time, I kind of just want to cause a riot.
We
I mean,
could.
you are chaotic good, so.
To be fair, I am. This would make... Yeah, okay, hang on. I'm gonna wait for him to get a bit close.
Are you just gonna attack them now? Because I would
Right.
like to know if I'm gonna have to back you up on
Yeah,
this.
I'm about to hit him. Okay,
Oh,
as soon as he
God,
gets
no.
there...
Right.
Here we go.
Okay, all choice has been taken out of my hands now. I'm not to blame for this.
Yes.
I don't wholeheartedly agree with this.
I'm not sure I do. I don't really know. Let's find out.
I mean, it's not that aggressive. I can
Go
just
ahead.
pretend I sneeze, and I'm going to spit acid into his eyes.
That's quite a sneeze.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not my fault.
Okay.
Let me
so,
find the ability. Hang on. Where is it? Here we are. It's just a ranged touch attack.
Okay.
I roll. Ooh. 21.
Yep, that's definitely going to hit the man in the face.
He can take a DC 15 save, please. Fort save, please.
Okay.
I shouldn't say the DC, just a fort save, please.
He did pass, I'm afraid.
He is not blinded.
He was wearing a bronze mask, so presumably that shielded his face somewhat from the poison.
When I do that, I'm just like, sorry, so sorry, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry.
Is that the only effect?
That is the only effect.
Oh my god, that's useless.
It is useful. It would be really good at lower levels.
Seeing as the other two weren't really on board and you didn't inform them of your plan going forward, I'm going to say that was your surprise round. So can you roll
Oh, God
initiative,
damn it.
please?
God damn it. I tried, guys.
That's,
The villager's gonna help us, right?
Can I also...
well, I mean, they're tied up with sacks over their heads.
Also,
so
Matt,
what
can
do
I-
And they're very sickly.
Could I
don't
possibly
think we
make
can
an
stop them.
assumption that I coated my weapons with poison before we fought?
That seems like quite the assumption.
I mean, I'm not going to walk around with my weapon not coated in poison. Like...
Oh, what kind of moron would do that? Come on.
Also, I'm going to make this point now. As Aygar is a snake
Yeah.
snake man, and he does spit venom from his mouth. He also
Correct.
asserts that all of the poisons he uses are in fact venoms because they injure people before they attack. They don't ingest them; they are venoms. So he uses venomous weapons.
Technically true.
Okay. If you want to say
Precisely.
that.
Good to know.
Wanna be like that
Romantic,
about
clarification, that's fine. In any case, if you want to roll initiative and put it in.
Why did we let them get close to us before we started?
Because we're melee combat. This is why.
Yeah, because we're all fairly
Yeah, okay.
melee, to be fair. It
mean,
does make sense.
My range attacks are like exactly the same as my unarmed strikes.
Oh well.
They do like 1 less damage.
Well, with the unarmed strikes, if you haven't thrown your shield already, you can use the shield to defend yourself. So
That's true.
Yeah, which I probably will do.
Okay. Has everybody put their stuff in?
Yes.
Okay. Tomar? Unless Aygar has
What's your
I've
dex?
got pretty good
Adam?
decks. 16.
Yours higher than mine, so you're first.
Okay.
Okay, move you up. There you go, you are up first.
So did we say I could pre-coat my weapons with venom?
Sure.
Awesome.
Sure.
Let me just choose a venom. I didn't think about this. I'm going to pick.
No, evidently you didn't.
And it's fine.
Not
I've
thinking about it
chosen.
when you'd already pre-coated them.
I would have coated them with just one
Yeah.
with one and one with the other. I'm assuming so. We'll go for large
I
scorpion.
mean, one would assume.
Well, the
I-
assumptions that you make seem...
Screw it. No. This is just going to be
I mean,
small
can-
centipede venom.
Can we assume that we have our weapons drawn? In
No.
general.
No, because they wouldn't have walked up to you if you had your weapons drawn.
He's
They
kind
would
of
have
got a
taken
point.
that as an,
Fair
like
enough.
a threatening act.
I can deal with this.
I'm afraid that they do have their weapons drawn.
Well, let's see how well that does for them.
Yeah, well, you really used your surprise one around well there, with spitting acid in his face instead
If
of
it
drawing a
worked, it
weapon.
would have been awesome. It just didn't.
What would have happened if it worked?
You've just
You
been
would be
blinded for 1, 2,
Oh,
6
okay, that
rounds.
would have been pretty cool. But then there's still the rest of them.
I mean, yeah, but this guy's a bastard.
So, I mean, it's kind of that, you know?
Right, I'm going to step forward.
All the same.
Okay.
I'm going to make 2 attacks. Here we go.
Okay. What are you wielding, by the way?
I'm wielding 2 sickles,
Okay.
both coated
nice.
in delightful acid, or venom, I should say.
Okay.
Right, that is
Swing
lots of
away.
numbers. That is...
Oh, you can see the wonder of Adam's counting, and it's impressive. Your adding is truly impressive, Adam.
So that's plus... Okay, right, yeah, that's 24.
24 is certainly a hit.
Okay.
The guy's only wearing a.
Oh shit, I'm not
cheap,
doing my
kind of
goddamn
rusted
flank.
full
Guys, where's
scale
my
mail.
flanking buddy? Where's my flanking buddy? This is not going to go well.
You're going first!
I mean,
I should have thought about this. It's fine.
I can probably flank with you later.
we'll plan
but
for this
you're
later.
going first!
Okay.
Not much I can do about
And now
that,
I'm
mate.
rolling 1d6. Oh, that sucks so well. Right, it takes 5 damage
5 damage. Okay.
from the first one, and can he also take a... Oh god, where is it? A fort save, please.
He certainly can. Can you tell me what the DC is?
11.
Okay. He got exactly 11.
Does that mean he passes?
Yeah, I'm afraid he does pass.
God damn it. Okay. I need to look up what this actually does. But anyway, in the second hit...
Second hit. Okay.
Oh, that's not so good. That's only 13.
No, I'm afraid that one glances harmlessly off his armor.
Okay.
Anything else, or are you done?
I've got my vestigial arm, but I will leave that for now.
Got what?
No, what? Nothing. No, nothing. What? What?
You've got a vestigial arm.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Of course you do. Of course.
Why wouldn't he have a vestigial
How else am
arm?
I supposed to wield 2 weapons that are supposed to be coated in poison all the time, Matt? I need an extra arm to
Sure.
apply the poisons.
Obviously.
I mean, I don't
Come
think
on,
this is obvious
you'll go.
from your character image.
I'm going to do something... yeah,
He hides
I
it
did-
beneath his cloak quite well.
Of
He's
course
quite
it's
embarrassed
very-
by it. It's quite small and
Okay.
like meager, you know.
Just perfect for applying poisons. Well, I guess in that case, I'm going to be much more normal. I've got no vestigial arms, so I will probably just
Good to
draw my
know.
weapon and cast Shield of Faith.
Okay. And then it's the guys in hood's turns. So that guy's already in combat, but he's going to take a 5-foot step so that the other guy can get into combat as well. They're both going to take 5-foot steps. This guy is going to charge Seismic Shield, and this guy is going to come round to there, and then the guy at the back is going to move up to there. So attack rolls. The Recollector on the left is going to swing his great club at the Seismic Shield, and he gets 21.
No, it doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Okay. It's a fairly
Uh,
clumsy swing.
Actually, I suppose I need to specify. You said I didn't have any weapons like drawn. Like, would I have my shield? Like,
Oh, yeah, I would
with
presume
me?
that you'd be carrying your shield, yes.
yeah. Well, see, it is my weapon, so
Yeah.
but,
But most
yeah.
people wouldn't assume that.
yes. So 24
Okay.
is my AC. So
Okay, the other two are going to swing their great clubs at Aygar. That's only an 11, so that's a very clumsy blow.
Yep.
And then an 18.
That is my AC.
Okay, so that does hit. Ooh, and that is 12 damage.
Ooh, ooh.
It's a pretty weighty club. Fairly crude weapon, but it can be effective. And the guy in armor, he is going to... Actually, no, he is going to pronounce judgment on you. The name of the Forgotten One. And we'll take the judgment of destruction. And he swings his Morning Star at you and gets a 20 to hit. I'd presume that would hit, correct?
Was that
Adam?
me? Was that me
Yes.
again? Sorry. 20 would hit, yes.
Okay, in that case, that is an additional 13 damage.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is not good.
pretty hefty.
Are you taking? a
Looks
bit of a
like his
beating?
religious fervor is fueling the strength of his attacks. And then the Seismic Shield.
Awesome. Okie dokie then. What should I do?
Please come and flank with me. I would appreciate it.
I'll do that if not on the next turn.
It does look like Aygar is in a bit of a bad situation.
I would have done it this turn, but I had to draw my weapon.
I'm fairly certain my Vestigial Arm can just use my wand, so I could just be constantly casting myself.
I
It's
mean,
quite...
does it get a free action?
It
to do
doesn't.
that?
So it doesn't specify. I'm looking. No.
I would assume that it.
The arm does not give the alchemist any extra actions, or yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
So
But it can just
probably
wield extra
can
parts.
use your wand, but it can't do that in addition to your attacks.
I can make it attacks if I have 2 weapon fighting, but yeah.
Yeah.
It can manipulate and hold items as well as the alchemist's original arms.
Yes.
So yeah, applying my poisons and stuff is what it's good for.
Um,
Or throwing
so
bombs.
do you want me to like full attack this guy or move?
Full attacking is probably a good bet.
Yeah, so like I say, I'll charge. You're probably more likely to do damage than I am. So
Okie dokie. Well, firstly, as a swift action, I'm gonna use a martial flexibility to get close quarters thrower.
Oh, nice.
So now I can get no attacks opportunity for throwing things in
Indeed.
combat. Let's see. I mean, I could just chuck my shield at the enforcer and then do the rest of my attacks on the recollector.
You certainly could.
So I think I will just do that. So I'll do the enforcer first.
Okay, so
I
you
just
sling your shield over him.
yes,
Captain America style.
and I roll a natural 20.
Oh! You hit the guy right in the back of the head.
Does it confirm? Middling. 21.
I'm afraid that doesn't confirm. That's very close.
Sad times, but at least it's a
It
hit.
still cracks him in the back of the head.
And he's very surprised.
Roll some dice. That's 10 damage.
Ooh, nice.
And that just
Daggers forward, crying out in pain as he gets hit in the back of the head by the shield.
So that just bounces back to me, and then I'm just gonna unarmed strike.
Of course it does.
I'm gonna unarmed strike the recollector. What can I do? I've got. Yeah, haven't I? I did take it. Yeah, I've got improved 2 weapon fighting, so I think I can attack him 3
Nice.
times.
oh, nice.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
Does another 22 hit?
Yep.
And does higher than 22 hit? I
No,
assume.
oddly.
Oh.
Somehow his AC actually went up by like 10 points
Oh, crazy.
between the 3 attacks. No, that does that.
Okay, so first attack does 13.
Okay.
Second does 8.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
third
punch him in the chest, and he kind of doubles over, but he's still alive.
And the third does maximum 14.
Yeah, you heard. As he doubles over, you just crack him on the back of the head with your fist and knock the guy down with a broken neck.
I think this build is going to work, guys.
I think it might.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Indeed. So back to the top, Aygar.
Okay.
How you feeling over there?
Not great. Gonna be honest. Just gonna. How failing DCs on poisons works.
I think if he got one save and the cure is one save, then that's it.
Yeah.
He's got the cure.
It
It would only apply over multiple rounds if he failed the initial.
But
save.
there's applying multiple poison. So, for example, if I apply to him again, it's a +2 to the DC.
Oh right, yes.
So I'm assuming that still happens even if he passes.
I would have thought so.
Yeah, because I guess he's still got poison on him.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to. George, you didn't move.
I'm gonna move. It's not my turn yet.
He didn't
Wait.
move.
Oh yeah, what? Did I get a surprise?
It was
round
after my. It was after my turn.
then? Oh, okay. I think I might have to move.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to be in a position where you're not going to be able to flank. I guess they might move down. Okay, don't worry.
I mean, if you want, I can
Five
heal
is
you or
there.
something next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe healing might be an idea. If I can try and kill this guy, healing might be a plan. Okay, right, let's try hitting him again with a couple hit. I could probably survive another hit, right? Probably. Does that
Hopefully.
19 hit?
19 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay. And second is 2, so that's not a hit either. Fantastic.
Okay. Tomar.
I'm not wasting poison.
Okay, so do you want me to heal you? Adam, heal? Yeah.
Oh yes, please. A heal would be great.
Okay, in that case, sure. In that case, I guess I'll 5-foot step up to you, and then I will cast. How badly are you hurt?
By a significant amount. Let me check.
I think over 20.
Yeah, I'm at 20. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So what do you want? Do you want a cure moderate or a cure serious?
What is a cure serious?
Cure serious 3d8 plus 6. Moderate.
I don't think I need 3.
2d8 plus 6 then?
2d8 plus 6 would be enough.
Okay, so I'll cast a cure moderate then.
You make a concentration check as well.
I don't have to. I've got a class feature when I'm
Oh.
healing somebody else. I don't have to, I believe. Save curing,
fair
yeah.
enough.
When you cast a spell that kills the
Very
target
nice.
with hit point damage, you do not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Hey.
That's very nice.
Take 18 points of health.
Thank you very much. Excellent.
Okay. Right, the recollect. This one is going to charge the Seismic Shield. This one's going to take a 5-foot step. This one is going to run around to there, and he's going to provoke attacks of opportunity from both Aygar and Tomar.
Ooh, okay. Chance to use something.
Going to move into combat. Yeah.
I mean, you
That
can try.
will almost certainly not hit.
A 20.
20 is a hit.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Well, they're only wearing studded leather, and they don't seem to be particularly dexterous.
Can he take a DC? I think it's another 4 save.
I imagine that 18 wouldn't hit though. Still.
18 does hit.
Oh wow. Okay. Bloody hell.
They're not
That's-
well armored.
They're really not.
And that fort save, he only got a 10.
Oh yeah, he failed. So he is now. Oh, hang on. First of all, he takes 2 damage. And secondly, what does this one do? He does. Oh, he takes 1 dex damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he'll also take.
And can you also track that for 4 rounds on him as well? Because that's going to happen over 4 rounds.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it also takes 12 damage.
Takes an additional 12. Okay. Well, he's heavily injured, and he does appear to be poisoned now, but he is still alive. And they're going to attack. So the Recollector on the left is going to swing his Great Club at the Seismic Shield. Oh, and he gets a 25.
Hits, unfortunately.
He has a huge overhand swing. and gets a 9.
Fair enough.
And then the one on the left is gonna. Oh, it's the one on the left of the main group is going to swing his great club at Tomar, and he rolls a 2, so there's no way that's hitting.
Oh no!
And the next one got a 1, so he does even worse. And the final one is going to swing at Aygar, and he only gets a 15.
That is not going to hit.
That's not going to hit. So these guys don't seem to be particularly well trained.
Probably good job right now. Didn't start particularly well.
Now the Enforcer, he is going to. He's just going to swing his Morning Star. And he only gets a 15. So that's not going to hit. Seismic Shield.
Yes. Shall I just do exactly the same thing that I did last time? Just chuck
It worked
the
last
shield
time.
at the Enforcer and then beat up the Recollector.
You have a
Okay.
precise shot.
I certainly do.
Very good in that case, yeah. That's perfectly fine.
We'll do the Enforcer first.
Okay, so I guess Tomar ducks out of the way as your shield
Precisely
So
over the
easy.
shield is just
Most
ridiculous.
Certainly I do.
strikes the guy in the chest.
A heavy steel spiked throwing shield
Yeah.
I'm glad I ducked.
Want to get out of the way of that.
for 25 to hit.
That is certainly a hit.
And it does maximum 13 damage.
13. It strikes the man heavily in the chest, and he collapses out of breath as the shield bounces back to you. But he is still alive.
Okay, then I will unarmed strike the guy in front of me 3
Okay.
times. First attack. Let's see, sorry. 23.
23 is a hit.
Next attack. Rubbish. 15.
That is not a hit.
And last attack. Higher than the first one, so that's 2 hits.
Yep.
First one does 10,
Okay.
and the second one does 8.
Okay. He's heavily wounded from those 2 punches, but he's still alive.
Okay.
Awesome.
Back to the top. Aygar.
George, do you mind if I delay to you, and then if we both move down, we can get flanking on this Recollector? Although, pointless
Yeah, of
it
course.
may
Go
be.
for it. Yes, if that's what you want to do,
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay, so I'll delay until you.
Okay.
Doesn't
Okay,
make too much
then I
difference.
will. I guess I'll 5-foot step down. And then annoyingly, you've made me come into combat already, so I can't really cast too much without concentration checks. You're a pain.
I need those flanks.
Oh, do you know what? I'll just attack this guy.
If you kill him, I'm going to be quite pissed.
I will laugh if I do, because I am not doing massive amounts of melee damage. So, yeah, you'd be pretty unlucky if I did. Will a 24 hit?
A 24 will hit.
Wonderful.
You're going to do it, George.
I really hope I do. It's only 10 damage. Not massive.
For fuck's sake. That's more than I can do with a normal hit. I only do 1d6 on a normally hitting.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Tomar, what weapon are you wielding?
Oh, just a mace.
Okay, well, you crack the guy on the head with your mace and he collapses in a heap.
Wonderful. As much as Aygar looks pissed at me, but you know.
And he had already taken 2 substantial hits
Yeah,
and
I
poison.
figured. I
And he
figured.
was only a basic guy. So, Aygar, you delayed, so it's now your turn.
Yeah, I can hit and move away, can't I?
I
Can I hit and then
believe
5-foot step?
You can 5-foot step after hitting.
In which case, yes, I will take another couple of hits on this Enforcer.
Okay.
That was another 2. I'm changing dice. Here we go, a 23.
That's a hit.
Okay. Have take another fort save, this time 13.
Sure. He passed.
He passed. The dick.
Yeah.
He can take 5 damage.
You got 23. Oh, but you stab the guy in the neck with your sickle, and in a spray of blood, he collapses dead.
Hey.
Now, the 3 remaining they're all going to stay where they are, and they're just going to swing their great clubs. That is 17 to hit the Seismic Shield.
Yes. Oh no, sorry, doesn't hit.
Doesn't. The Recollector on the left fumbles his great club and completely misses. And the one on the right gets a 23 to hit. Aygar?
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
In that case, that's 10 damage. from
You
that
see,
blow.
you asked me to move down, and then this.
I forgot to
happens.
move. I forgot to move. I meant to move. God
Also,
damn it.
I'm going to suggest two things for next round.
You did forget to move.
You give me the wand.
That seems
But
like a
I want to use it with my little arm.
reasonable thing to do.
But
Then you
okay.
can use your little arm to apply poisons. Okay. Give me the wand. It seems like a much better idea. I can stop wasting spell slots.
Okay, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
indeed. Okay, Seismic Shield.
I suppose I'll just do the same thing again. Just how are both of the Recollective looking? Which one looks more battered?
Well, the one in front of you, you've punched several times and is looking very battered. Neither of the other two have actually taken a hit yet.
Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll throw my shield at the one of the ones that is in front of me to bounce to the other one that is in front of me, and I'll punch the one in front of me twice.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
Okay,
Very
so
nice.
I'll do the. I'll go from right to left.
Okay.
So the one on the right. I assume a 28 hits.
Oh yeah.
he
With
ta-
ease.
He takes 9 damage.
Okay. Your shield
Uh,
strikes him
The middle one,
and then bounces to the second guy.
natural one. So
Well, he sees it coming and dodges out the way.
and then the one in front of me, I'll punch twice.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does hit.
And 24.
Yeah.
Okay, so first attack does 8.
You clock the guy on the head and he collapses and leaves.
Awesome.
Nice.
Does your shield come back to you if you miss?
Yeah, I believe it does. I'll just read it, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well.
Yeah, go
Tomar.
ahead.
Okay. I probably should go and take some hits for good old Aygar here. So I'll step forward and attack a Recollector on them. And failed with a natural 1, so that went well.
Nice.
Oh. Okay, well, Aygar.
Right.
The ability functions whether or not the shield champion hits her opponent or
Okay.
moves on her
Fair
turn.
enough.
I take it making any more than a 5 step, I'm going to get in the character attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah.
I mean, 5 foot step back if you really want. I mean, I'm quite happy to
Brunt,
take
take
the
the
hits
brunt.
instead.
I mean, I can get involved at this point.
So if you want a 5 foot step away, be my guest. I mean, 5 foot step behind me if you like.
I mean, I could just get to the other side of him.
You'd get attacks of opportunity,
A single attack, I think, wouldn't I?
depending which way
guess-
you move round.
If you want to take it or not.
Oh, actually, no. You might take both, would you? Because you're already next to this guy. I don't
Do I-
know.
yeah, if I take it, do I
Yeah,
move it?
they are both threatening you. So if you move
yes.
at all that's not a 5 foot step, you will take an attack of opportunity. from
But
both.
it is your choice. You can like 5 foot step behind me, then you might take one attack if he follows you. If not,
They're almost dead anyway. I'm not going to bother. I'll just attack this guy and then move away. So I will actually move away this time.
Sorry, is this the one on the right or the left?
On the left.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'll no. I hit the one on the right. That's great.
Cool.
Does 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Can he take a? Has he been hit yet?
He
me?
has been hit. Not by you.
Okay, then yeah, he can take a fort save. 11.
He passed with a 12.
Okay. He takes 5 damage, and then I'm gonna hit him again. And that's like the 15.
15 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay. And then I will move.
Then you're going to move. Okay.
Dead.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Right, their turn. That one's going to take a 5 foot step, so they're both in combat. And then, who's 2 up there? Move forward.
They finally notice.
And,
Oh yeah.
okay. So then the 2 that are in combat are going to get a 22.
nope.
and another 22.
Nope.
They both swing, but I guess you're... What armor are you wearing?
Plate, I think.
Yeah. their clubs just rebound ineffectually off of your plate armor. Seismic Shield.
Yeah, breastplates, right?
Oh, breastplate.
Yeah,
Oh.
sorry, I couldn't remember exactly
Yeah.
what. Some kind of armor stuff.
Do you guys want me to like start moving forward so I can like cut off the guys that are coming up from the back, or do you want me to stick here and kill these guys?
Either way, not too fussed.
Getting on the other side of these guys is going to be
once,
useful. So
I'm sure. Well, you would say that. I'm sure.
get so much
Gar would
damage
be-
when I'm flanking.
I'm sure he'd be happy if you were to come and engage the guys, or he could stop cowering and attack them.
All right, aggressive.
Brutal. I think I'll just move over here. As I'm moving, I'm also drawing one of my backup shields and putting it on my other arm.
Oh yeah, your backup shields.
Of
yeah.
course.
I haven't told you about my backup shield. I have my main shield, which is a heavy steel spike throwing shield, but then I have a backup 5 light wooden spike throwing shields.
What, just in case?
Yeah.
I imagine they're just hanging on your belt, just casually.
It was about like 300 GP, like in total.
Yeah.
So
Fair
might as
Fair
well have
enough. Sure. Okay, so you move up.
and then I will attack. Yeah, just punch the guy in front of me. I might not hit though. 16.
That is a hit.
God, they're rubbish. Roll that. Does 9 damage.
Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Right, the villagers who previously had not been moving, now that you've kind of cleared out a few of the guards, they're going to start pulling the sacks off their heads and running away. Six.
I mean, do you want them to run away? Or want to talk to them?
We can
Tomar?
catch up with them later.
I guess I will just. I don't feel like wasting too many spells right now, so I'm just gonna. I think we've got this right with these two at least. So I'll attack the Recollector in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
An 18 was a hit, wasn't it?
An 18 is certainly a hit.
Oh, good. Oh, that does a pathetic 8 damage, but
So is this on the one immediately above you or the one on the right?
the one immediately in front of me.
Okay, he is still alive, but heavily wounded. Aygar.
I have a quick question
Yes.
about alchemist casting. Because I'm
Sure.
not technically casting, I just drink a potion.
Yes.
Do
right.
they invoke the same kind of
Attacks of opportunity?
well, that and more importantly, like arcane spell failure chance? 'Cause I'm
I
not
don't
casting
believe
anything.
there's any spell failure chance associated with infusions. I might be wrong about that, but I
Because I
do
can't
not
see any
think
reference
that-
to
I wouldn't have thought so. That only applies
Yeah.
to arcane casting, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's definitely not explicitly arcane casting, so...
Yeah, figured.
As I said, I could be wrong, but
I can't find any reference to it, so I'm going to
no,
assume you
I
can't.
wouldn't have thought so.
I also just wouldn't imagine it would make much sense if it did.
I believe you do still provoke attacks of opportunity in the same way, and you do have to make concentration checks.
Yeah. Anyway, other than that though, what are the guys in front of me looking like?
They're both heavily wounded.
Heavily wounded, okay. I'm not going to get my flanking, but I can at least do some hits. Yeah, I'm just going to move into an inconspicuous position here and take a hit at him.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
And a 2. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just
And a
going
two.
to fuddle. It's great.
That's impressive. Very
Okay.
impressive.
These two are going to swing at the one on the left is going to swing at the Seismic Shield. Gets an 11, so that's not going to hit. And the other one's going to swing at Tomar. Gets a natural 20,
Oh, what a dick.
but only gets a 10 to confirm, so...
Oh,
it's
okay.
a
Well, it's still a
regular
hit. A hit's a hit.
And that is 8 damage.
Okay, I can live with that.
And these guys up here are moving forward threateningly, but they're not running straight in yet. Seismic Shield.
Yes. I'll. I guess I'll punch the one in front of me twice and hit the one at the back of him twice with my shield.
Okay.
So I'll do the one in front of me first. 27 hit.
It certainly does.
And 19
Is that 19 to hit or damage?
to hit.
Oh, that is a hit.
So first attack does 11 damage.
Okay, he is dead.
Okay, then I guess I'll just throw my shield out at the one behind him. 21 hit.
21 is a hit.
And second 17.
Is also a hit.
First attack does 10.
He's dead too.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very deftly done. Now the villagers, those two have fled. And that one will have fled. That one too. I feel like they could be running at this point, so they'll run away down the streets. And yeah, so Tomar, your turn.
Okay.
No, we are back to the top. Sorry, we are back to the top. So we've got some stuff that's going to happen.